Um, all right. So, I think we can probably get started. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna go back to the game. All right. All right.
Of this rabble. Come on!
As the chaos spread, the star seemed doomed to unravel, and yet there were those who stood in defiance of that fate. The hour has come, creature. It's all or nothing.
Okay. And they said to cover. Well. Okay. Yeah, so. Oh, what's up? I just now saw you. Sorry about that. Huckleberry? Who's Huckleberry? Not me. Yeehaw. That's right. I got the bussies. I'm repping the bussies. You know how it is. Always gotta represent, you know? Let me get situated here. My damn chair. Okay. So, oh my god, this map. Where am I? Okay. So before I do anything, I'm gonna attune to all of these. So let's do this one. Yeah. I just got to Kugane. Like, I landed, I attuned to the Aetheryte, and I logged off last time. Yeah. So. It's all brand new. Yeah, I love it so far. Let's see, it's way down, right? Yeah. Oh, it's up there. Let's see. So we did those 3. Oh. Whoops. How do I get over there? Let's go up. Let's see. Oh yeah, sign up. I don't know if you saw, but before I started, I watched the trailers for StormBlood. And they're pretty hype. Can definitely see why it's been such a talking point. People were like, oh, I can't wait till you get to StormBlood. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's see, 2 more. Yeah, I'm really excited for the new area because I've spent so much time in the previous area. I'm looking forward to some new views, you know. Oh, cool. Airship landing. Nice. So politics. Glad though I am to have arrived, I would remind you all that we are far from home, with limited resources at our disposal. Duly noted, brother. I shall take care not to enjoy myself. In any event, Doma is our final destination, and our first order of business should be to secure passage there. Captain Carvalane, I realize you pledge only to take us as far as Kugane, and I have no desire to change the terms of our agreement. I should, however, be interested to know how you would go about reaching Orthard. Were you in our position? At the risk of stating the obvious, you are in a port. Surely there is a kind and generous soul here who will aid you for the right price. You cannot be the first travelers seeking passage to Doma. The captain makes a good point. 'Tis like that Yugiri and Gosetsu were forced to come here for the self-same reasons we were. They must have found a way to Orthard. Orthard. Whatever. Assuming they're not still in the city. We seek passage. Mayhaps we should first seek our friends. Leave it to me. Making friendly inquiries is my specialty. Lest you forget, I got plenty of practice in Ishgard. Oh god. Captain Carvalane, would you direct us to the nearest tavern? Desperate for a drink, are we? You may find one in that large building just beyond the pier. Whether your journeys have come to an end or are about to begin, the Shiokaze hostelry is an ideal place to rest, relax, and reflect. Or so they say. And with that, my dear scions, I bid you farewell. As soon as we have replenished our supplies, we must away. Ours was ever fast-moving business. The spice trade, you mean? But of course. Surely you did not think I traveled halfway around the world and delivered you to your destination solely out of the kindness of my heart? Perish the thought. Thank you, Captain, and may the navigator watch over and keep you. Hey, Sina. How is my voice compared to the game music? Right then, to the hostelry. Am I too loud? Is the game too loud? After you. If you don't mind, of course.
By the 12. I thought Ishgard remarkable, but this... We are certainly not in Eorzea anymore.
A tavern is a tavern, Alphino, here or anywhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to do what I do best.
Time to get drunk.
1,000 pardons, my lady. The signs of the seventh dawn, I presume.
Fucking Neo looking ass.
Too trying.
And you are?
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company, at your service. On behalf of Chairman Lolorito, I bid you welcome to Kugane and invite you to take refreshments at our local offices.
Lolorito? I was aware his interests extended beyond the borders of Eorzea, but not so far as Kugane. Regardless, I am disinclined to accept the hospitality of grinning merchants, especially those who serve a master with whom we have such a difficult relationship.
My, such naked suspicion. I do hope that business with the Crystal Braves did not rob you of all faith in your fellow man. Or do you really think the chairman is plotting to drag you into another one of his grand schemes?
I beg your pardon? If you are trying to win my trust, you are failing quite spectacularly.
Oh dear, have I offended you? Once again, I must apologize. Too much time in the Far East, you see. One is compelled to talk in circles round everything here, and one finds oneself longing for the invigoratingly candid speech of the Uldan markets. Though I see now that this was neither the time nor the place to indulge said longing. Might I suggest that...
Oh,
If I may favor you with the invigorating candy you apparently crave, it would be decidedly reckless to follow a man I neither know nor trust. Give me one good reason why we should accept Lord Lolorito's invitation.
Now there's the young diplomat I was told to expect. Very well then, I shall explain. You understand that you are come to a most reclusive and secretive nation, yes? One whose borders are closed to foreign trade save at this single port. Then it should come as no surprise that a great many parties have vested interests here. Merchants like myself are a given, of course, but for every one of us, you may be certain there is also an agent of a foreign government. Many notable nations and empires have embassies here, you know, including, of course, the Garlean Empire, with whom you have such a difficult relationship.
To paraphrase, Kugani is teeming with Imperial spies, one or several of whom could now be listening to our every word.
Something to that effect, yes. Beneath this veneer of bustling trade, a war for supremacy is being waged between world powers. One might say we were standing on the front lines, just not in public.
I still have my doubts, but he may have a point. I say we accept his invitation for now.
All right. Where are we? Oh, there he is. And you must be Steeenkiboy Ebisu, Slayer of Gods, Rider of Dragons, Savior of Ishgard, Stealer of Pants. If some of the more puzzling rumors are to be believed. I knew it. May I say what an honor and a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance, good sir? I just know you and I are going to get along famously. Now then, without further ado, allow me to escort you to the company offices. This being your first visit to our fair city, I shall make you an effort to point out various landmarks along the way, if you would be so good as to follow me. Hello. Thank you. I need to, like, document my audio settings so I know what it's good at. Thank you so much. Everyone, if I could have your attention, please. You are now standing in Tenkonto. Loosely translated, the name means the Spire of Drifting Souls. Thank you. Which, as some of you may have deduced, makes reference to the aetheryte which stands over yonder. The design is markedly different from those in Charlian, yet I trust its function is identical. A diplomat and a scholar, will wonders never cease? Far Eastern aetheryte technologies have a long and storied tradition. I assure you, This particular example was constructed by Onishishu, a collective of skilled craftsmen. Oh my god, I can't talk. Who guard their ancestral techniques with the utmost secrecy. In short, you will find it no less reliable than the Western counterparts. A tune, if you like. Beautiful though it may be, we cannot spend all day staring at the aetheryte. Come, come, let us move along. The markets are next. We have arrived at the largest shopping district in Kugane. Kugane, as you are doubtlessly unaware, it is an ancient Hingan word for gold. So, in this prosperous port where golden fortunes are made, lesser fortunes, or kogane, are earned by the local merchants. It's all quite logical once you learn the language. Heh, now you're beginning to speak my language. A kindred spirit! What a pleasure it is to meet a young lady who appreciates the value of hard-won coin. Hancock of the East Aldenar Trading Company. You are with clients today? Why, if it isn't Master Keaton? Pray allow me to introduce you as my esteemed guests. To my esteemed guests, but recently come from distant Eorzea. This kind and generous soul supervises all transaction here in Kogane Dori. Your sincerity is ever appreciated. As he says, I am Keiten of the Hakuchi clan, and it is my honor to serve as overseer of these markets. As we receive many foreign visitors in Kugane, we accept all manner of currencies. Rest assured, your Eorzean Gil are welcome here. I invite you to peruse our wares at your leisure. Arms, armor, foodstuffs, potables. Here you will find all of them and more. Yeah, so I should have just followed him, and I would have probably gone to all of the little aetherites instead of doing it before, but that's okay. If we may pause here for a moment. Nope, that's not what I wanted. This road leads to the Ijingai, the district in which Ijin, or foreigners, are permitted to reside. Gaijin, yeah. Would this also be where the foreign embassies are found, including that of a certain empire? Precisely. So you see, it would not be at all unusual to cross paths with one of our Garlean cousins here. With this in mind, I would encourage you to choose your words carefully. We would not want any physical altercations after all, such spats being strictly forbidden. This Sekisaigumi, punish breaches of the peace quite severely. I have seen foreigners permanently exiled from a single violation, though to be fair, this is not common. More often than not, they are executed on the spot. What? Cut down then and there? You're joking, right? Would that I were, but alas, These samurai are a humorless lot. Why, I recall one instance when a foreign merchant and his cups dared lay hand upon a Hingan aristocrat in front of the Sekisegumi. The samurai cut him in half with a single stroke. Sekisegumi. Thank you. So, as you see, it would behoove you to behave. Failing that, we may be forced to part ways with one another, or you with yourselves. In a matter of the late Teleji Adeleji. He's dying. Oh, how I amuse myself. But we must carry on. I have yet to show you the Garlean consulate. Sekisegumi. Oh, this way? Yeah. Oh yeah, we're going towards this house. This, as you may have surmised, is the consulate of you-know-who. Mark the guards at the gate. Are their uniforms not different from those you have seen in the West? Were you to travel far and wide, you would find that many such variations exist, often inspired by local designs, all of which goes to show that even a massive empire seeking to rule all of creation is not without its artisans. Let's go look at them. Oh yeah, these guys. They're cool. I like their stuff. It's very ornate. Okay, let's go back. There's oh so much more I could speak of. The soothing waters of the onsen, the ephemeral delights of the pleasure district, but you are doubtless still weary from your long sea voyage. Let us retire to the company offices. At long last, we arrive at our destination. May I present to you our humble offices. We have much to discuss, so I will refrain from further prattle. Come, right this way. Cool. Look at that fish.
Our thaumaturgists took great pains to ward these walls against all manner of surveillance. Where business dealings are concerned, we do not compromise on confidentiality. You may avail yourselves of these offices for the duration of your visit. Come and go as you like, and know that you may speak freely here.
Your offer is most generous, but I will not enter into any agreement which would leave us beholden to you or your master.
A legitimate concern. Allow me to clarify then. The chairman bids you consider this as an expression of his heartfelt contrition for the bloody banquet and the unpleasantness which followed. Never having been one to put stock in words alone, the chairman deems the provision of material aid to be a more appropriate demonstration of his sincerity. By sheer coincidence, your purpose here also happens to coincide with our own interests. That is, assuming you are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front.
How could... I will not bother to offer a denial. You have the right of it. To be specific, we are come in search of our Far Eastern allies. Yugiri and Gosetsu, whom we hope to assist in their fight.
The Aori shinobi and the Rugadin samurai? Then you will be pleased to know that they have both come to Kugani.
Are you sure?
Quite. They came here aboard a company vessel, you see. However, they encountered difficulties securing passage across the Ruby Sea.
The Ruby Sea? Sorry, I've never been any good at geography.
Forgive me. This calls for a map. We are here in Kugani, the sole open port of Hingashi, situated on her western coast. Doma, meanwhile, is here on the eastern coast of Otherd in Yansha.
Yansha.
Therefore, if your friends are to reach Doma, they must first cross the Ruby Sea.
I have
Alas,
water,
this is
don't
easier
worry.
said than done, as the Ruby Sea does not fall within the dominion of either Hingashi or Doma, being controlled since antiquity by a third party, namely the Confederacy. Said maritime collective is known for the consummate skill of its sailors, and for demanding that any vessel entering its waters pay a toll referred to as the Ruby Tithe. In exchange, the Confederacy's vast fleet guarantees the safety of those who travel within its territory. Now, as I'm sure you are aware, Garlemald conquered Doma some 25 years past, at which time the Empire saw no value in controlling the Ruby Sea, and thus did they turn a blind eye to the activities of the Confederacy. The recently appointed acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma had other ideas, however. She has formally condemned the Confederacy and declared that any who recognize their authority shall be branded enemies of the Empire.
Oh, damn. Alright.
Bowing to this pressure, Hingashi severed ties with these toll-takers and forbade the payment of the Ruby Tithe, prompting the Confederacy to make it known that any merchants choosing to sail the Ruby Sea would do so at their peril.
I turned it up a tiny bit.
No wonder they struggled to secure passage to Doma. What captain would risk such a journey given the circumstances?
I'm told your friends were not so easily deterred from their course, but I know not whether their persistence bore fruit.
I say we follow in Yugiri and Gosetsu's footsteps and attempt to secure passage to Doma for ourselves. We will need to cross the sea in any case, and we may learn something of their whereabouts in the process. And should we find that they are still in Kugani, we can make the journey together.
In that case, I have some information which may be of use to you. No quid pro quo, I assure you. The chairman was most insistent that I aid you to the best of my ability.
That smile is kind of creepy. Though I am reluctant to take any action whatsoever that could be construed as placing ourselves in Lord Lolorito's debt, we must avail ourselves of what means are available. Our Alamigan allies place their faith in us, and I do not intend to disappoint them. Is that better, Inari? It would seem inefficient for us all to venture out together in search of information on Yugiri and Gosetsu's whereabouts, agreed? Agreed. We need to cast our net wider, split up and pursue all available avenues of inquiry. But if we are to coordinate our efforts effectively, we'll need to establish a working base of operations here. Indeed, Tataru would seem best suited to the task of organizing our supplies and procuring new ones. While she attends to that, we four can begin our search by questioning the individuals Hancock identified. Alice and I will take those in the southern districts of the city, and the two of you can take those in the north. In anticipation of such an eventuality, I took the liberty of preparing a few sketches of Yugiri and Gosetsu during the voyage. I wonder what they look like. Oh, I was really hoping for like crayon drawings. Wow, Stola warned me about you. Oh, warned me that you were a bit of an artist. I really wish they were poorly drawn. Looks like you and me, Steeenkiboy. Let's step outside and talk about where to start. Wow, often sketches are so... I don't know how to put it, but they're very... Well, see for yourself. Key items menu. Ah, I see. It looks more like them than they do. Honestly, he can make a living doing this. Ah, sorry. No time for distractions. Why don't we start by visiting Karaku at the Onsen? That was it. Come on. Burns, cuts, embarrassing rashes. There is not that the mystical waters of the Bokai-sen hot springs cannot heal. Oh, what is that in your hand? You seek this Aura and the Rogadin, whatever it is. 1,000 apologies, but I cannot help you. It is against our policy to divulge information regarding patrons, past or present. Please, we came all the way from Eorzur to find our friends. We have our reputation to consider, miss. Men and women from all walks of life come here in search of rejuvenation, body and soul. They seek privacy and discretion, and we have ever honored their wishes. Only in Sekisegumi may demand otherwise. Only the Sekisegumi. Yeah. I suppose we'll just have to ask someone else then. What about that woman who runs the hostelry? Kotokaze, was it? let's do this. I don't know what this is, but let's do it. Ah, Mr. Ijin, a moment if you would. There is a favor I would ask of you. You see, word has it the Lord Bugyo of Kugane has established a new residential district especially for foreigners. Having long dreamed of a home to call my own, I couldn't help but find myself wanting to know more. I would like very much to see the district for myself, but as I am not a foreigner, I fear I would be turned back before all and sundry. The embarrassment would be too much to bear. And so I turn to you, Mr. Ijin. I would be most obliged were you to go to the residential district, Shirogane, and make inquiries in my stead. I'm given to understand a representative of the Bugyo is presently at the docks. If you would speak to him, he would be able to tell you more. Oh, I cannot wait to hear what manner of place it is. Nice, okay. Oh, that's cool. So we'll do that. And then we'll come back. You are welcome, my foreign friend. How may this humble servant of the Lord Bugyo assist you? I want to see the houses. Eh? To go. How can I go? Oh. Oh, cool. Look at that pink house. What? Oh. Greetings and welcome to Shirogane, Kugane's residential district for foreigners. You are a visitor to our shores, if I am not mistaken, in which case, congratulations, you are eligible to purchase land here and build upon it. Holy shit. Holy shit, okay. Well then. Oh my god. Thank you. How many people? Oh my god. Thank you, Isabel. Wow, thank you so much. So, hi. If you're now seeing me, which I'm sure all of you have just now seen me for the first time ever, my name is Ethan, and I am currently streaming the oh my fucking god, what is it called? My brain. StormBlood. Yeah, that's what it is. The StormBlood expansion. I'm just going through the story for the first time, so yeah. Fun stuff. Holy shit. Yeah, thank you so much, Isabel. I appreciate you. How to do that. Oh, thank you. Shout out. Yeah, I literally just landed and I'm doing all the like random things here. Okay, so let's go back. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you get some yummy foods. Yeah, no worries. Do what you gotta do. Welcome. Well, welcome, traveler. Can I interest you in some rice wine? Exceptional quality, delivered but the other day. Ah, an Ari shinobi and a Rogadin samurai. If I may, I would answer your question with some of my own. If I speak of that which you know, Ijin, be not offended. You are familiar with the situation in the lands across the Ruby Sea? The doomed rebellion after 2.5 decades of quiet? I see. And you are familiar with the ways of Hingashi. How we elect to stand apart. Oh. Thank you. Oh god, there's so many. Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, Jorlock. Thank you, Arakawa. I really, really appreciate you following me. But we are not fools. Complete isolation is impractical. And so Kugane is open to Ijin, and we are equally hospitable to all. Or if I must speak more plainly, yes, I can help you. But if I do, I must also oblige the ones who ask after you. Are you willing to accept this fair and equitable treatment? Wow. If anyone comes looking for us, tell them whatever you like. As you wish. The 2 individuals of whom you speak did indeed come here. They sought passage across the Ruby Sea. Few ships are willing to make the trip at the moment. Nevertheless, I made several introductions on their behalf. That was the extent of our interaction. I will provide you with the names of the captains if you like. You've been a great help, Mistress Kotokaze. I'll be sure to come back for that wine sometime. I'm sure you will, Liz. We would welcome your custom, miss. I'm sure you will. We should question these captains as soon as we can. You take the first 3, I'll take the rest, and we'll meet here when we've finished. Oh. Wait, this way, right? Oh, what? Excuse me? I'm confusion. How the hell? Oh. There's stairs. Okay. Down? Oh, I'll go down. Ah, whatever. Have you seen these people? Yes, they have seen them. Good, good. Oh, it is down. Okay. What? Oh. Liz, why are you hiding in this corner? How did it? Oh, never mind. Judging from the look on your face, you didn't have much better luck than I did. Well, I suppose we might as well head back to... Wait, I just remembered! There was someone on my list I forgot to visit. Gyodo. His name is... He's a Namazu, fisherman. Whatever that means. And a regular here. Maybe we'll find him if we look around. Is it up? Is that up? Must be up. Oh, look at him. He's the little catfish man. That's cute. Liz is like, what the hell is this guy? What? What? Why do you stare? You have business with me? By the 12, a talking fish. Yes, yes, a talking fish. How very observant of you, Ijin. You find me in good spirits, so your rudeness I will ignore this once. But only if you address me again in the proper manner. Sorry, I've never met a... let's start again. You're Gyodo, right? My name is Liz, and this is Steeenkiboy. We're looking for some friends of ours. I see, I see. Both these ones I know well. I helped them secure passage across the Ruby Sea. Really? That's wonderful. Could you do the same for us? Yes, yes. This would not be a problem. For you, I could charter a ship this very day. But the journey is fraught with much peril. The fare will not be cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? I didn't think to bring any money, but surely Totaru will let us take whatever we need from the Scion's coffers, right? I don't know. We wouldn't be the only passengers, though. Could we take a moment to talk it over with our friends? Yes, but hurry. Your ship must depart under the cover of darkness. We shall meet again at sunset at the Tasogare Bridge. Do not forget your fare. Bring many gil, yes? It's about time our luck changed. Afanad and the others will be thrilled. Let's see. Ow. Greetings, honored sir. Will you be entering the Ruby Bazaar offices? Yes, I will. Ah, it's one of these. Okay. We spoke with a number of merchants and captains at the southern pier. Several recognized Gosetsu and confirmed that he had been searching for a vessel to deliver him to Authard. None, however, made any mention of Lady Yugiri. Yes, it was the same story for us, and then you'll never believe what happened. We found a big-ass catfish. He was talking. So this Kyoto claims to have aided both Gosetsu and Yugiri? How fortuitous. Not the word I would have chosen, Master Alphanod. Stupid's what I'd call it. How can you agree to this price without making any attempt to haggle, or even confirming what it was in the first place? Yes, that too was a misstep on their part, but it is not what troubles me most. Gyodo and his brethren are not renowned for their generosity of spirit. Rather, they are disdained as scheming moneylenders, ever eager to turn a profit from others' misfortune. Everyone else we questioned stated that Gosetsu was alone. Only Gyodo claims to have met both him and Yugiri. I suppose it's just possible that Gosetsu made inquiries by himself and only called upon Yugiri once he had found a willing captain. But it is equally possible, if not more likely, that you are being deceived. Do not forget that there are parties present in Kugane with agendas, which may run contrary to your own. The Viceroy was once a spy herself. As I recall, I should be surprised if she did not have countless agents here in her employ, all eager to prove themselves to their new master. And what better way to do so than by delivering her heads of foreign insurgents? Wow, my brain. Fine, you may be right about him, but if Gyodo is working for the Empire, who's to say he didn't try the same trick with Yugiri and Gosetsu? I mean, if he did, he might know where they are. And if he succeeded, they might be in trouble. Anyway, if he holds up in his end of the bargain, we'll have nothing to worry about, will we? But if he tries to betray us, I vote we take him prisoner and punch him till he tells us the truth. So if it's a trap, we'll spring it and deal with the consequences. I like the way you think. Very well. We should prepare for the worst. Totaro will remain here, and I shall follow the three of you at a discreet distance. Once more, I must caution you to avoid physical altercation at all costs, even though Imperial agents attempt to engage you. The Sekisegumi will not hesitate to clap you in irons or cut you down. If anything untoward should happen, you are to return here at once. Is that clear? Oh, so much reading. It's probably a trap is the mission. Our would-be ally is nowhere to be seen. Make ready, Steeenkiboy. Something smells fishy.
He's late.
Endless and most sincere apologies to you and yours, yes, yes. This way, quickly now. Quickly now!
Enough! Where are you taking us? Where is the ship?
This ship. So very sorry to inform you, yes, yes. Long before was it pledged to another. To me, these ones are for Doma.
I knew it couldn't be this simple.
You damn fish.
Nothing personal, yes, yes. Just business.
He just punches him.
Is about to take a turn for the worse.
A Dawkin!
Come on, let's find a way out of here.
Oh yeah. That was pretty easy. As expected, the Seki Sagumi have cut our scent. Since fighting them is out of the question, we'll have to wind our way back to the Ruby Bazaar, evading their patrols as we go. If they find you, use these smoke bombs to make your escape. Ah, I see. Okay. Let's see. Oh, nice. just use it to escape? Wait, you said the bazaar, right? Oh, I see. Where's the bazaar at? This guy? That guy's a weird looking